Good afternoon, friends. If you watched my birthday vlog, you would know that hubby took me to Leeto Restaurant. So in today's episode, I review Leeto Restaurant. I take you through lots of different categories. So the first category that I normally review on is the venue or the setting of the restaurant. So Leeto is on the beach in Paternoster. The drive to the restaurant is nothing much, but if you walk in from the ocean side, from the beach side to Leeto, to the restaurant, you walk through a beautifully carved little garden. It's like they grew the hedges up tall and then they carved a little path between the hedges for you to walk in between and up to the restaurant. And it is absolutely beautiful. For that reason, although the drive to Leeto is not as beautiful, but coming from the beach side, it is gorgeous. So because of this beautiful little walk through the hedge that gives this fairy tale like maze aspect to the walk to the restaurant, I give it a 3 out of 3. Because it was for my birthday, my husband made a booking. It was just for the two of us. And when he made the booking, he was informed that we have to pay a deposit. If I'm not mistaken, the deposit was 500 Rand. And I imagine this is to make sure that the patrons do go to the booking that they've made. What is quite funny is that my recent appointment with Irene, the texpert, I also had to pay a deposit for that appointment. Maybe that is becoming the norm in places that are a little bit more sought after to ensure that the patrons do show up. Hubby made the booking. There was absolutely no confusion with the booking being made and no mix-ups. We had a beautiful table, about 2 tables from the stoop, so we had a lovely view of the ocean. So with regards to bookings and how we were treated in that aspect, I would give it a 2 out of 3 as well. With regards to the menu, it's a very curated menu. There are not a lot of options on the menu, but what is on the menu, it's delicious. It sounds delicious, and we had a tough time choosing on what we wanted. I settled on a citrus salad, and hubby had the gnocchi for a starter. So those were our starters, and then both of us chose the beef as a main. Each of us had a cocktail, and then we also shared a creme brulee for dessert. So like I said, it's a small menu but varied. I'm sure that there's something for everyone on there. So for the menu, I would give that a 2 out of 3 as well. With regards to free from options, they don't have any options that are labeled gluten-free or dairy-free as such. But I do know that they are very accommodating with regards to that, and that the staff is very knowledgeable about what is on their menu. They also don't have any problem with quickly just checking with the chef what is precisely in the dish that they are serving you. So with regards to free from options, I would give them a 2 out of 3 as well. Because like I said, they do not really cater for free from, but the staff is very accommodating and willing to help with whatever issues you might have. I remember there was something on the menu that I ordered that had some gluten on it, and they were willing to change it slightly for me so that I would be able to have it. I can't remember exactly what it was, but they were willing to accommodate me in that aspect. So for that, I give them a 2 out of 3. Then, as mentioned in all of these areas, I've mentioned the staff. The staff are very attentive, willing to help, very knowledgeable about what's on their menu, and very accommodating. So for them also, a 2 out of 3. Then the food. Oh my gosh, the food. That salad, guys, it was as if angels were singing. It was amazing. I make a good salad at home, and the salad that they made, it could rival the salads that I make at home. It was absolutely delicious. The dressing that was on the salad, the crispy elements in the salad. Everything was perfect. Then the mains as well. We had the beef. I ordered, as usual, I ordered my beef well done. Hubby's was medium. Both of our beefs were perfectly prepared, perfectly. The side dishes that went with the beef, perfect. For the food, then the dessert, creme brulee. I broke my dairy-free, what shall I call it? You know, I don't normally do dairy because it affects my health. And for my birthday, I decided, oh well, I'll have dairy. It did not disappoint. It was absolutely, absolutely delicious. So their food from me gets a 3 out of 3. If I can give it more, I'll give it more. But let's stick with the 3 out of 3. Delicious. With regards to the drinks cocktail menu, it is quite varied. There's a lot of options on there, different wines, different cocktails. We did not have any wines. We decided to order a cocktail each. So we ordered a Moscow Mule and a Malibu Breeze. So nice. The variety, the taste, the variety of the cocktails, the taste of the ones that we ordered, perfect. So from me, they get a 3 out of 3 for the menu of the wine, the selection of the different wines and cocktails, and for the execution as well. So 3 out of 3 for cocktails. Then with regards to cost, our last little area that we look at, the costs came down to, I would say that it is acceptable. I don't think that they are very expensive, taking into consideration that we each had a starter, we each had a main, we each had a cocktail, and then we ordered a bottle of water for the table. The amount was between 1,000 and 1,500 rand, which I think for 2 people, I think for a restaurant of that caliber, the price was very reasonable and well worth it. So for price, for me, I would also give it a 3 out of 3. All in all, that gives Leeto a score of 20 out of 24, and I think they scored beautifully. The only little thing that they can maybe work on is if they added something specifically free from on the menu. All in all, it was a beautiful experience at Leeto Restaurant. I could not recommend them higher. If you are in the West Coast area and if you are looking for somewhere special to have dinner with a loved one, go visit them. If you like this type of episode, please consider subscribing. I love doing reviews for you of places that I have visited. And if you are in the mood for more of the same, I will link another episode either on this side of the screen or this side of the screen. Hope you enjoy it, and I see you again next week, Saturday. Bye bye.